heads. You're holding a gun to the regular American people's heads.
You are on the Intelligence Committee. You mentioned you have had to come back here to view what I assume is classified intelligence. The president confirmed a few weeks back that he had authorized some CIA activity in Venezuela. He didn't give detail on that. But have you seen any evidence that the U.S. pressure campaign on Nicolas Maduro is working, that all this military hardware that's being moved around into the region is doing something?
I can only tell you what I can assume. Look, having been at a session, we aren't getting the briefings because we aren't there. One of the reasons I keep going back is to look into these things. The broader question, this is more of a geopolitical question, is the pressure campaign working? Well, look, deterrence almost always works, especially when you're dealing with dictators like Maduro. They only listen to one thing, which is power. And Venezuela has been largely left alone by American administrations. The Western Hemisphere has been left alone, and I think this president's taking it much more seriously. Look, the Venezuelan government is it's a fake government, right? He ran a rigged election. Everyone knows that. It's propped up by the Cubans and by the Russians.
Right.
They have been in collusion with terrorist groups like the FARC for years. It has been an annoyance to countries like Colombia for years. There's many high-ranking officials in Venezuelan government that are literally under indictment for drug trafficking. It is effectively a narco-terrorist state.
But Maduro's still in power.
Narco-terrorists.
Yeah.
Maduro what? Sorry?
But he still is in power. That's what we were just talking about that with Senator Warner, the need for more information to go to lawmakers about exactly what the extent is going to be of U.S. military involvement. Would you support U.S. land strikes in Venezuela?
Actually, boots on the ground in Venezuela.
Land strikes.
Yeah, I mean, I think we would have to have a longer conversation about doing something to that extent. But I think what the president is doing right now is very much within rational legal means, looking at drug boats that we have. And people ask, look, do we have the intelligence to really know what these drug boats are and who's on them? Yes, we do. That I can say. Right, we have multi-source intelligence so we know for sure what we're actually shooting at, and we don't even shoot at all the targets.
Yeah.
And people say, well, why can't you just interdict it all? And I say, well, how many boats do you think we have? How many boats and helicopters do you think you have? And you know how risky an interdiction operation is? You're going to put people's lives at stake, and we've been doing that for years, and it hasn't worked. And so you do need to try something new because it is an imminent harm to the United States, and that's clearly within the president's authority under Article 2. So. I don't wring my hands over what's going on right now. Talking hypotheticals about invading Venezuela, I mean, that's not really what we're talking about right now.
No, I was asking about land strikes, but let me ask you about something some of your fellow conservatives have been talking quite a lot about, including Mitch